More than 100 Chibok girls released by Boko Haram militants have begun a new phase of their lives, taking classes at the American University of Nigeria after months of rest and recovery under the care of the Nigerian government. Nigeria's Minister of Women's Affairs and Social Development, Aisha Jumai Al-Hassan, says the girls had to go through a recovery program first.
We cannot bring back the 3 years. Okay, we cannot bring back the 3 years, but we'll make sure, by the grace of God, that they make up for what they have lost. And that is why we have all these programs that we have here. Apart from the number one thing is to keep them, to stabilize them medically and psychologically.
Al-Hassan said the girls will start remedial classes at AUN to prepare them for undergraduate studies in any field of their choice to be paid for by the federal government. AUN was already educating 24 girls who escaped Boko Haram shortly after the Islamist radical group kidnapped more than 250 students from a secondary school in the Borno state town of Chibok in April 2014. The abductions sparked worldwide outrage and a Bring Back Our Girls movement that gained supporters in the United States, including then First Lady Michelle Obama. The girls who entered the university this week spent 30 to 37 months in Boko Haram captivity before the militants released them following negotiations with the Nigerian government. U.S. Representative Frederica Wilson, Democrat of Florida, an early supporter of Bring Back Our Girls, met the girls in Abuja shortly before they left the city. She told VOA the former captives generally seemed to be in good shape, but this was after a long period of medical treatment and psychological therapy.
Can you imagine being held captive with terrorists, men who frighten you every single day for 3 years? When you are released, you are not normal. Your psychic is not too good. So they had to debrief them and help them.
Wilson endorsed the government's decision to keep the girls together in rehab instead of returning them to their homes.
Because these girls had been together so long, to separate them would have traumatized them, in my estimation. I think the decision they made to keep them together was the best thing they could have done.
More than 100 girls from Chibok remain in Boko Haram captivity 3.5 years after they were taken. Salem Solomon for Grace Abdu, VOA News.